Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Bradley Beal.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Jalen Johnson is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then it's Derek White. And it's Caruso in at the point. And for the Hornets, they've got Duren. Tari Eason is out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Anthony Black. And it's Miller in at the shooting guard position. At this time of the season, Doris, about midway through the schedule, what's the chief concern for most teams?
Well, the priority is always health, right? Teams try to weather the storm of a long season. But the other thing is chemistry, that intangible that maybe you can't define specifically, but when it exists, boy, it's special.
Here's White, following the bucket by the Hornets. Down low, and there's the call on Jalen Duren. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Kennard on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to White. There's the three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the Sixers.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Pass to Caruso. Eason pulls it in.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And stolen by Mobley. Outside Johnson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. White on the wing, guarded by Miller. Philadelphia with another miss.
3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
Duren, he's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They're almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Mobley, a screen on Miller. White drives in from deep. Mobley. Outside Johnson. There's the screen by Johnson. Kennard for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Oh, my goodness. Luke Kennard from the next zip code. Good night.
Miller outside. Eason up top. Covered by Johnson. Eason inside. Johnson on him. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the night now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside White. From 10 feet away. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, you get a sense of the long reach of Evan Mobley. Get to the offensive window and put the putback in. Nicely done.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Charlotte again missing. The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. A top 3 pick in a loaded 2021 draft. Evan Mobley continues to get better, as scouts predicted he would.
I don't think there is a ceiling on Evan Mobley, BA, because on the offensive end, as good as he is and as much progress as he's made, there's more to come. That belief in his three-point ability is only going to continue to grow with repetition. We know his work habits are exceptional. His off-the-bounce game will develop. His low-post game will develop. Like good night and good luck defense.
And Johnson, no good on that one.
After averaging just about 3 points per game as a rookie, Jalen Johnson has put so much work into his game and has become a very good NBA player.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by the Hornets. It's White with a drive. Pass to Johnson. There's the screen by Johnson. Drops in the 3. Kennard's got 6.
This, folks, is what a pure shooter looks like. Luke Kennard, so good from range.
Caruso, the pass to Johnson. Blocked! Here's Black. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Duran with a screen on Caruso. Shot's good by Black.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And here's White. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Kicks it out to Kennard. No good from outside. The Hornets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Eason, good.
You get a sense of the court awareness of Brandon Miller. Young player, but really polished.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Coach showed nothing but respect for Derek White. He told me White is the ultimate glue guy. He's not worried about his stats. Instead, he fills in the gaps and does whatever is necessary to help his team win. He is truly an unselfish player. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The Sixers trailing. Johnson finds Caruso. Pass to Kennard. Outside White. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Duran's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's tipped. White with it. He's picked up by Miller. White, the pass to Johnson. Mobley, a screen on Miller. Now Mobley. And he makes it on the layup. Mobley's gotten his second bucket.
If you're going to roll as the screen setter as Evan Mobley does there, you got to be able to catch and finish, and he does just that.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. On target from range.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Kennard. He's got 6. And Mobley throws it down.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
There's the triple. It's hauled in by White.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Back to Mobley. Right side Johnson. And it's the Hornets on the break. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Philadelphia making a change here. Watson's checked in. So it's Philadelphia now. 4-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Here's Miller. Deflected.
Boy, look at Alex Caruso get after it on the defensive end. That's a big-time send back.
Back to Mobley. Pass to Watson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Free throw, no good. The Hornets have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be Evan Mobley. Charlotte shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
One shot.
That's good from Eason. 76ers trail by 5. White, the pass to Mobley. Mobley on a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. Turin with a steal. Here's White. Let's go with a three. Hits the three-pointer.
Derek White is a legit three-point threat. I don't care where on the floor he is. You better contest.
Duran the screen from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside Johnson. White with a screen on Miller. It's Johnson with a drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
And with his size and speed, it's hard to stay in front of Johnson without fouling.
Philadelphia shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he drops the first. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for the Sixers. Ellis comes in for Caruso. One drops. He ties it up. Charlotte's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Miller outside. Outside Eason. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Black. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. Philadelphia, 4th.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
Outside White. He drops in the layup off the glass. White's got 5.
That's just a smooth, tight handle right there by Derek White. This guy an offensive force.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Diabate's checked in for Duran. Najee comes in for Eason. Murray's checked in for Miller. And it's Beal in for Black. Charlotte trailing. Pass to Beal. Here's Najee. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
He does not get the second one. And he nails the third. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Ellis outside. Outside White. Pass to Hartenstein. Again, Philadelphia.
Boy, quick fire from Hartenstein there, shooting practically the second it touches his fingertips.
Murray against White. Murray inside. And it's blocked. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does his team want from him?" He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Brian, back to you.
An impact player. Thank you, Allie. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Pass to Murray. Hartenstein pulls it in.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Outside White. He buries it from 3. White's got 8.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from 3-point, and it is on target.
Beal outside. Pass to Diabate. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And here's Murray. He's guarded by White. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the 76ers with some changes. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Johnson, and Walsh is subbed in for Derek White. Philadelphia leading by 5. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Back to Vucevic. No good with the triple.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Pass to Beal. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Derek White getting it done for the 76ers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter, they've got Nikola Vucevic. He's out there with Luke Kennard. Keon Ellis is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Walsh in at the 2. Well, Brandon Miller has proven himself as a multi-positional player, Doris.
He has, and in this era of positionless basketball, Brandon Miller is a guy who can fit in a lot of different systems. He can shoot the jump shot. He can play face-up off the bounce. You can use your size to overpower guards in a mismatch. A lot to like with Brandon Miller.
Now here's Miller. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. And he hits it to tie the game. Miller's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, you love to see Brandon Miller create space with the ball in his hands, folks. Look out in pick-and-roll action. He's that good.
Here's Vucevic. Yet to see a basket. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Hartenstein. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Boy, this is the kind of toughness we've come to expect from Hartenstein, especially in the painted area.
Pass to Duren. And there's the rejection. Here's Ellis. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
With the putback, controls the rebound and the putback. Eason's got 9.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Pass to Hartenstein. Ellis outside from the arc, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
You want to talk about a selfless big. Hartenstein spots an open teammate. I promise you he's going to put it on time and on target.
Here's Dimon. And there's a pick. Eason with the ball. Hartenstein covering. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for the Sixers. Philadelphia leading by 5. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just 3-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but you know, then you also want that vertical spacing too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Here's a look at some stats for Jalen Duren.
When you look at his true shooting percentage, it's really been impressive over the last 10 games. He's playing to his strengths, taking smart shots, and we'll see if he can keep this momentum going.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Kennard. Oh, rejected by Beal.
How about the anticipation from Bradley Beal? Wow, what a block.
Miller, the pass to Beal. Up and over Kennard. Rebound by Philadelphia. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Philadelphia moving it around. Kennard passes to Ellis. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. The rebound by Dimon.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Pass to Duren. Duren, the screen. Beal, the pass to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
Ellis outside. Pick by Vucevic. Philadelphia with another miss. Hornets trail by 3. Here's Dimon. Pass to Beal. Three-pointer. The shot no good. Here's Walsh. Covered by Duren. Takes a step back. Now here's Vucevic. Fires in the triple. Vucevic has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, what anticipation from the Montenegrin center. Vucevic reading the defense well on the catch and shoot.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Here's Ellis after Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. Vucevic in the post. Covered by Duren. Here's Walsh. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Duren, the screen. Jacks up a 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. 12 points for him.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the 76ers with some changes. Derek White comes in for Walsh, and it's Caruso in for Ellis. Now Caruso. No points so far. Mobley passes to White. Fires the three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Yeah, on the catch-and-shoot game, Derek White, very assertive, ready to react.
A playmaker who can also score in bunches. I'm talking about Derek White, Doris.
I'm so glad you are, BA, because Derek White's big-time shot-making ability under duress of the shot clock. How many times does this guy get the ball with very little time on the clock, and he just stands calmly and delivers shot after shot?
They get the rebound. Back to Caruso. Mobley outside. Philadelphia moving it around. 5 to shoot. Pass to Vucevic. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. And here's Caruso outside. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. Now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead. And here's Black. Not enough on that one as it misses. White looking it over. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Pass to Black. Puts one up from 19, and he drops that one in. 14 points for him. Philadelphia leading by 4. Caruso outside. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Duran. Vucevic's shot is off. Charlotte has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Here's Eason. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Eason. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Philadelphia. Johnson comes in for Kennard. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Since entering the league, Doris, Evan Mobley has been a defensive stalwart.
BA, Evan is the ultimate chess piece for a head coach. He's cross-positional, meaning he can basically guard 1 through 5. Elite at rim protection. If he gets cross-matched on a switch on the perimeter, he can get down in the stance and stay in front of a guard. What can't he do on the defensive end?
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Caruso. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Here's Johnson. From down in the low post, it goes. Johnson's got 6 points.
And that's where Johnson does most of his work offensively, inside the paint.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So for the Hornets, Diabate's checked in for Duran. Najee comes in for Eason. And Miller subbed in for Bradley Beal. Pass to Miller. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And there it is for him.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Mobley, a screen on Miller. Caruso, left side. Mobley, outside. Up top, White. Clock at 6. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, he is asked to do so many different things for whatever team he's on, but Derek White right now, aggressive hunting his shots.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's White after the basket by Charlotte. On the wing, Caruso lets it go from deep. Can't get it to drop. Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Johnson against Miller. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Caruso, pass to Mobley. This is the baby hook. On offense, here are the Hornets. They're on a 12-4 run. Miller can't get it to go.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
There's the screen by Johnson. White on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. A level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Charlotte?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
That's good from White.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender, a guy who can contribute to a good team.
White hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Najee. From outside the arc. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Hartenstein with a screen on Miller. White, the pass to Hartenstein. Missed inside.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Tries a 10-footer, and he makes it. He's got 21.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Mobley on a screen. Pass to White. Now Hartenstein. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I got to give credit to Hartenstein right there. Makes the defense react, and he ends up drawing the contact.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, there are so many things to admire about Hartenstein's game. Excellent passer, unselfish on the offensive end, makes floaters at a ridiculous level, and boy, do you know you're going to get a high level of defense and physicality nightly.
And he can't hit the second. The Hornets with a lead to the paint. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Diabate's shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. To the inside. Here's Mobley. Good on the 13-footer. Mobley's got 8 points.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
And so it's Trey Murphy making highlights for the Charlotte Hornets. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Back after this.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned that right, given the way they came in and changed things.
And now that we have some time, let's see how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
We are really close to it now. One of my favorite events of the year. I just bought a new suit for it.
Yeah, I like the whole weekend, all the events on the court and off the court is going to be lit. And I bet not be on that waiting list to get into your party, Kenny.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One guy who's been getting it done is Trey Murphy.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
The Sixers trailing. Brandon Miller is out there with Anthony Black. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Jalen Duren. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
That's an excellent decision. Playing in the pick and roll, just understanding where the windows are, delivers it right in the pocket.
Miller on the wing. Pass to Eason. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the high post. Kept alive. Black outside. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. And the 76ers shooting around 51%. That's a good number. And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it. Here's Charlotte. And a minute played as the second half gets going. That one drops for him. 23 points in the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Caruso outside. Pass to Kennard. Here's White. Now Mobley, covered by Duren. 6 to shoot. Mobley passes to White. This one for 3. Duren with a rebound. The Hornets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Miller. Sinks it from distance. And now a 4-point Hornet lead.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Well, Grant, a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright for Miller, and he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
How about that? Luke Kennard looking very comfortable on the interior. That's a tremendous finish.
Duren finds Miller. The 3 is up. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Caruso outside. Outside White. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Duren's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Black. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the 76ers.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up. But I'm sure, boy, they'd love something down the stretch out of this guy.
White for 3. Duren with a rebound. For Charlotte, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Black passes to Miller. Back to Black. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. 5th best, the 76ers.
These guys have been showing great anticipation defensively, and then they've been converting mistakes into points at the other end.
Caruso, the pass to White. Ooh, here's White on the drive. Duren with a steal. Pass to Black. Back to Miller. Eason, a screen on White. Shot on the wing. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Mobley with it. Now guarded by Duren. Now here's Caruso. Philadelphia moving it around. There's the screen by Johnson. White, the pass to Caruso. Kennard for 3. Knocks down the long J. Kennard's got 5 points in the quarter. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Drains the triple.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now here's Kennard. 11 points in the game. They get it back. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And this is the kind of pressure Johnson applies to defenses. He puts you in a bind and makes you foul him.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
And Johnson drops them both. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Taking a look at the 76ers, they're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning. And of course, there are the Hornets, now 4 games behind.
You know, for the Hornets, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Black outside. There's a screen. Outside Eason takes a 3. It's not going to go for him. Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the 3rd quarter.
That's all you.
Caruso outside. Eason against Johnson. Right side White. Caruso outside. Buries it from 3. Caruso's got 6.
We know Caruso can be a threat from outside the arc. The defense has got to honor that shot.
Fires from deep. And Trey Murphy gets a 3.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Mobley on a screen. White drives in. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
Miller against White. White with a steal. Here we go, the Sixers on the break. Kennard outside. Caruso, the pass to Kennard. White for 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Now here's Kennard. Outside Johnson. They set the pick. Back to White. The 3. Knocks down the triple. And it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. First one falls for him. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Diabate's checked in for Duren. Murray comes in for Eason. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Miller. Dimon comes in for Black. Watson, he's checked in for the Sixers. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Philadelphia leading by 3. White, the pass to Mobley. Mobley on a screen. From 10 feet away. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Oh, my goodness, those chippies, you come to regret those. That is a good look, and you can't complete it.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. White hits them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Hornets trail by 5. Pass to Murray. From downtown. Charlotte again missing. The 76ers have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. There's the screen by Johnson. To the middle. Tipped. Here's Dimon. Beal outside. Outside White. Pass to Caruso. Outside Watson. And he's going for the oop here. Beal with it. Now guarded by White. Puts it up from 12. They kick it out to Murray. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by White. Johnson's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Doris, Alex Caruso, known for his defensive presence.
I don't know which aspect of his game on that end of the floor to talk about. His ball pressure at the point of attack is elite, but you can also put him off the ball if you need to, and he can get into passing lanes and be disruptive. If you need him to guard up a position, he can do that as well. The versatility is probably the thing that makes him dominant.
So it's Philadelphia now, after the basket by Charlotte. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Timeout.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Some changes for Philadelphia. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Mobley. Vucevic comes in for Johnson, and Ellis is subbed in for Caruso.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Philadelphia. Johnson, he's checked in for Vucevic, and Walsh is subbed in for White. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Hornets trail by 6. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Diabate. He's guarded by Ellis. And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. On defense, Philadelphia. Here's Dimon. 5 on the clock. Pass to Beal. 4-3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Walsh. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go. Walsh has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Johnson.
Yeah, he draws so much attention from the defense. Murray recognizing the aggressive defender and going right after him.
And he makes a first.
And DeJounte Murray is truly the complete package. He does a little of this and a little of that. Anything you need out there, he can make it happen.
Kennard, he's checked in for Johnson. That one's no good.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Ellis passes to Watson. Murray against Kennard. Ellis outside from behind the arc. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Demon. 59 seconds left in the 3rd quarter here. Now Beal. Here's Demon for 3. It's rebounded by Walsh. Back to Ellis. Here's Hartenstein. That one's good for 2. Hartenstein's got 7 points.
But you see, Hartenstein keeps the game simple. Close shot, make the bucket. Simple.
Here's Murray. And rejected. Ellis outside. Pass to Watson. Now Kennard. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Outside Murray. The 3. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Up big because of their 3-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. They've got Keon Ellis. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Walsh in at the 2. Here's Walsh, back to Watson. Kennard finds Vucevic. Here's Kennard, hounded by Beal. Beal with some nice D. Hornets trail by 12. Duren, the pass to Black, and Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Black outside. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Screen by Eason. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. That sends Anthony Black to the free throw line. It goes on Keon Ellis. Philadelphia leading by 9. Kennard outside. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, guys who are known as shooters are always ready on the catch. Luke Kennard, rise and fire.
Pass to Black. Rebound by Philadelphia. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Kennard can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Black passes to Eason. And here's Miller. Lets it fly. Charlotte, no good that time either. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Ellis. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Beal, that one's good.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Vucevic against Duren. The 11-footer. And another miss by Philadelphia. Hornets trail by 9. Here's Easton. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Walsh. Pass to Ellis. Here's Walsh. Kennard outside. Screen by Watson. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Releases from 15. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Now just a 5-point 76ers lead. Kennard outside. Vucevic, a screen on Beal. Kennard for 3. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Back to Black. Pass to Eason. Now Miller lets the 3 fly. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Here's Walsh. Launches a 3. And the 76ers another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Easton. Here's Miller. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Sixers lead by 8. Kennard passes to Vucevic. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Walsh. The shot won't fall. Great D that time from Miller. It's Beal on the wing. Miller outside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Charlotte. Philadelphia also making some changes. Mobley, he's checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Johnson comes in for Watson. And Derek White subbed in for Walsh. That's good for Miller.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
White against Miller. Oh, deflected. Curran with a steal. Pass to Black. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Philadelphia leading by 5. White with it. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Duran with it. He's picked up by Ellis. Black outside. Three-pointer. Grabs the rebound again.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
He is crashing with energy. Man, you gotta love it. Pass to Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Miller. White for 3. Here's Mobley. Duran with a rebound. Hornets trail by 3. Black outside. Eason, pass to Duran. Shot clock at 5. Mobley with the block.
Boy, the reach. Mobley so tough defensively.
Ellis on the wing. Outside Johnson. Mobley outside. Pass to Kennard. The 3 is up. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
White against Miller. There's the 3. Kennard with the rebound. Kennard's got 4 rebounds now. White against Miller. Pass to Kennard. Now here's White. Three-pointer. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Now here's Duran. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Fires from deep. And Miller good for 3. Miller's got 12 points here in the second half.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Ellis passes to Mobley. Outside White. Mobley on a screen. This one for 3. White can't hit.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Pass to Miller. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Mobley's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Mobley, a screen on Eason. Curran with a steal. Miller with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Yeah, great effort in the paint by Johnson, not allowing anything easy.
Mobley on a screen. White, the pass to Mobley, and it's rejected. Now Miller going inside. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And some changes here for the 76ers. Isaiah Hartenstein comes in for Kennard. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ellis. Here's Caruso. Now Johnson. White outside. Here's Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Now Mobley takes a 3. Oh, he can't hit it.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Miller. And a one-handed slam.
Oh, Brandon Miller letting you know he's got a little handle in his game.
Now here's White.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Some big-time stuff at the line. But, hey, listen, this is what we have come to expect from him.
Miller outside. Cleared away by Mobley. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting at a respectable 49%. Here's White. Now Mobley. Curran with a steal. Now Miller. Yes! Using that window.
What an injection of energy from Duran. Working hard to find points for his team.
Mobley on a screen. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Miller. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Now Miller. Down it goes!
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the and one.
Here's Mobley. Banks it home. Big shot.
Evan Mobley stepping up big. This guy is so talented.
Miller outside. Eason.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Well, in a game this tight, you can't overlook how important those free throws could be.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible. I tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, huge trip there. Now you have got to defend that three-point line.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
That shuts down any idea of a comeback. That is big time under pressure.
And so it's Philadelphia with the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Derek White.